Can you hear me? Hello? The BGM is a little too loud. Hello? Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Cass?
At this ungodly hour.
Thank you for joining me. Akashi is here too. He's muted though. All right, everybody. It took over a year, and I apologize.
What?
Am I a bit low?
A year?
Yeah, Cass, don't worry. You weren't there for most of it, but it took a long time. I told you before that there was like another dude, right? He's probably dead now.
Yeah.
But
Some freak.
yeah, some freak accident, something. It's a bit low. Brandon's a bit low. Am I? I could turn it up a little bit more.
Bump it up.
Bump it up. Okay. No, that's way too high.
Bump the jam.
Lando's dead. Anyways, we're starting now. This is the very first session we're gonna be playing. There's gonna be combat. There's gonna be, we're gonna dip our toe into it. I am getting used to the program. We got it like fresh, a little under a week ago, and
oh my god. Okay, no, I was loud.
Okay?
I changed it because I was recording something. Okay.
Oh,
This should be better.
Were they saying you were too loud, Cass?
There we go.
Okay. Much better. Okay, good. So we're gonna play it by ear. It's gonna be a live session. Everything that happens in this session will matter. It will count and it will carry over. But basically, we're just testing out the combat. We're testing out the rolling. We'll be trying to like iron out kinks live as we go. Yeah, there's just gonna be
this. It is an episodic thing. Like it is a persistent campaign that we're doing.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is the real deal. This is episode 1. We're starting off. But that being said, right, it's we're kind of getting used to it and stuff. It's been a while since I've played D&D. I think both of us actually, and right. Just we have the systems going on in the chat interaction.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I'm sure everyone knows, but did you want to?
Oh
say
yeah.
The whole the whole spiel about it.
We did a test stream. God, it feels like, was it in April? So it was like over 6 months ago. We did a test stream with a beta version of the program with no graphics whatsoever. But for those of you guys who were like not there, we have a chat crawler, which is basically logging both YouTube and Twitch chat right now. It's like reading what you guys are saying right now. And when your turn comes around, this is U2, right? For YouTube, and then Twitchy for Twitch. You can type in chat and it will tally up like the votes, and it will move according to what each chat votes to do in terms of movement, attacking, casting spells, but it's still a work in progress. Like I kind of forgot like how to work on it, how to do that. So it's gonna be a work in progress. But basically, you're gonna type in chat when it's your turn. When it's YouTube's turn, YouTube chat will type, and it will read it and then vote. It'll take the most voted option, and then you'll be able to do that. So
you'll see.
Yeah, you'll see.
It's kind of obvious once you see it, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
Basically, Twitch chat and YouTube chat are controlling these two separate characters, Twitchy and U2, and I'll be their little. Well, I was gonna say party leader, but that's not exactly correct.
Well, you could treat yourself as a party leader. Their job. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys, because I see people already saying it. Kill Tabascaccini. No, do not attack.
Whoa, hold on. Who's saying that?
Do not attack Tabascaccini. You must. I'm assigning you.
Me.
Yeah, I'm assigning you guys a role play. This is in story. You guys are acting out of character if you don't, right? If you don't do this, you are effectively Tabascaccini's prison guards, but in addition, you must keep his delicious twink ass alive at all costs. If he dies, you lose the game, right? So you need to keep him alive at all costs. Got it?
You must protect me.
Yes.
Okay.
Resurrect the snake priest man? No, that's Lando's character. He's dead. He's dead and gone. We're all in on Tabascaccini. All right.
I'll do my best to fill the role.
Yes. Let's go ahead and start with some very, very light. I don't like doing too much background. We're just gonna go through it really quickly. And this is from chat's point of view. So Tabascaccini
From chat's point of view
has his own info. This is the info that I'm giving to YouTube chat.
So I technically, I don't know this for role-playing purposes.
There's parts of it that you will know because it's like physically happening to you, but yes, there are things that maybe you wouldn't know.
Should I not listen?
I think you should listen.
Okay.
Yeah, just use player knowledge and character knowledge.
Got it. Gotcha.
Okay. You two and Twitchy. You two are prison guards that are transporting a prisoner who appears to be, for all intents and purposes, a tiny little guy, just a weak little thief, right? That has suddenly been catapulted into global awareness. He has taken the title of the world's greatest thief at level 1 because he has stolen something that must never be spoken of, that nobody can ever know about, but is considered unstealable. He's stolen something and nobody knows where it is. Only he does. So if he dies, it's gone forever, right? So you are in the process of transporting him to the most notorious prison on this world, right? Of which it is maybe 6 or 7 miles, not 6 or 7 miles. We'll say 2 to 3 miles under the ground. And they basically built it by drilling down into the ground. They made a prison complex and then they filled the hole. So the only way to get into the prison complex is Goldie Roger, exactly, is to teleport down there. So you are his prison guards that are teleporting with him down there. And he's in chains, right?
What the?
I will say from...
This is not what I was imagining.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be the triumphant leader of this ragtag group, and these were my followers.
No. Tabascaccini has been clapped in irons, and all three of you are stepping onto like a giant teleportation magic circle on the ground in a holding center. I'm gonna say you two, you have the key, because in the previous session, you two demonstrated herself to be the more reliable party member. Because Twitchy, I know you're gonna try to pretend that this shit never happened, but we all saw you try to shoot you two in the back with a firebolt. Don't try to...
Twitchy.
Did you...
Twitchy.
I don't know if you were there, Cass, but they did this little scallywag right here just threw a firebolt at you two's back. And it was... Twitchy's just having a little fun.
Uh-oh.
You two, you are the one with the key to Tabascaccini's manacles, and the three of you step onto the magic circle, and the magic circle activates, and you are teleporting down to this prison. When mid-teleportation, something goes wrong. It feels like if you could put a number on every atom in your cell, it feels like you're going in one direction, and then suddenly half of your atoms just decided to take a 45-degree turn, and you're being split in half, and you're just being torn to pieces. You're tearing me apart. You're not sure whether you're gonna survive this. Excruciating pain. You're losing consciousness, and then suddenly, I'm sure all three of you are winded and stunned. You're not torn apart. You check your hands. You check your feet. Every part of you seems to be there, but you are not where you thought that you would end up. I think you two and Twitchy have actually never been to this prison before, but there are supposed to be dozens of guards waiting for you. It's supposed to be a well-functioning, running, fully self-contained prison, and you appear to be in a dank, abandoned dungeon someplace you have never seen in your entire life. And that is where we are going to start the game.
No.
Okay. So you guys know your okay, you guys know your charge, right? You two, Twitchy. Do not let Tabascochini die, because if Tabascochini dies, that thing that he stole that no one knows where it is but him is lost forever with grave consequences for this entire world. Do not let him die.
Yes, you must protect me.
Wait, can I give my little splash flavor text for Tabascochini?
Yeah, do you want to introduce your character, Tabascochini? Do it. Hit it.
Yes, I'm Tabascochini. I'm the Tabaxi Rogue. I hail from the great Tabasco, the great Tabascochinis.
House Tabascochini.
House Tabasco, the creators of Tabasco hot sauce. But I'm scorned. They casted me. They exiled me. Because I drank from the source. And I became Tabasco. Part Tabasco, part Tabaxi. I am Tabascochini.
Tabascochini. Do you bleed Tabasco?
No, I do more than bleed Tabasco, brother.
Oh no. We're just gonna leave it at that, because my imagination is going wild.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So we are going to go ahead and hopefully everything is good. Chat is okay. The Powered by Daimao program is up and running, and I think we are ready.
Daimao the
to
goat. Look at this.
You guys are going to flip when you see. Okay. So the map is there. It's shown. You are in a stone room, the ceiling of which is not more than 10 feet tall. Very, very roughly masoned. The floor is not super uneven. It's not difficult terrain, but it's definitely not smooth masoned flooring and walls. It's kind of rough, you know? The best way to describe it would be like if you go to Disneyland and you're going into a ride where it's telling you to go into the ride sends you into a cave. Yeah. It looks rough, but it's still like children can still walk in it, right? So it's definitely kind of sketchy looking and not done professional.
Interesting.
You are still in shackles.
What? There appears to be. How long are my shackles?
So your hands have about maybe about a foot of play, and then you have the shackles themselves have a second chain, and Twitchy's the one holding the second chain.
Oh, great.
But your feet are unbound. You can do whatever you want with your feet.
Whatever I want.
Can we yank his chain? We'll leave it for now. You have about 15 feet of play, so you can't really go more than 3 squares from Twitchy without trying to pull Twitchy along.
Okay. All right, so we'll... Okay. All right, you two, Twitchy.
I guess
I see they've given me some... They know how precious I am.
Yes.
I like to imagine I just have no sense of like in my delusion, I'm like, yes, they've assigned me 2 guards, some royal guards to protect my precious self.
The help. Yes. Yes, good. I would like a mint julep, please.
Minions, there appears to be some sort of body.
Yes, at your feet. Outside of a very complicated but crudely sketched summoning circle is a badly charred corpse. You can't even tell what type of humanoid it was, but it has been burnt to a crisp. You're sniffing it.
Sniffing it. No, I'm wafting. It's unsafe to smell.
Yes.
Directly, but I'm wafting, yes.
Know that there's very little smell, which means whenever this corpse burned, it burned a fair bit of time ago. Not more than a week ago, but it's been more than a day or two.
More than a day or two. All right. I want to poke and prod and see if there's anything in this body.
Okay. Give me... Let's see. Let's go ahead and use an investigation check. Do you have your character sheet open? You should be able to. You should be able to like automatically click on investigation if you see it.
Pop this out.
Yeah, pop out the sheet, and then do you see along the skills, which is the big row of stuff? There's like strength, dexterity, and then underneath it's like acrobatics, animal handling, etc., etc. There should be investigation almost in like exactly in the middle of that, and then if you click that, you should roll.
I've rolled.
Casper, we'll use the first one if you don't have any advantage or disadvantage, and then we'll use, if you use both, that's fine. So you rolled an 11 investigation. So you poke it, you prod it very, very gingerly, very, very carefully. Whatever this corpse used to be, you can't tell. And definitely as you touch it, you see something begin to flake away. It was the clothing that whatever this person was wearing. Doesn't seem to have been wearing armor, but they were wearing some type of cloth clothing, and it's starting to like flake away. And then you poke it a little bit more, and the flesh is also brittle and ashy, and then it starts to like collapse, and then you see like a hint of bone. So whatever it is, there's almost nothing left on it that you could use. It's just pure ash.
Holy moly. Twitchy, you two there. Whatever this guy was up to, it doesn't seem like he survived. But I do see there's a little backpack. Can I command my little slime overseer to my minion? Slime.
You can indeed command them to do whatever they want, but then they get to vote yes or no.
Slime. I see a backpack. Surely this backpack belongs to this charred person here. Maybe we can... Well, first of all, it seems like we are trapped from what I see here. Yeah. Go check that backpack for me, you two.
Okay.
Do as I say.
You two will now... We're going to do our first roll. Forgive me if something goes wrong. It's entirely my fault because I am not too acclimated to this brand new program, which is really, really cool. So we are going to take a poll. You guys are going to see the poll. And you vote by, I think either... I know for sure A, B, C, D. Like, it'll give you like a letter that you type. And then your vote should be added to it. Let's just give it a try. Let's do the first one for 30, and then I'll lower it, because if it's a 30-second poll every time, it's going to take a long time. So we're going to try to gradually lower it and see what the balancing point is, because if I make it 10 seconds, YouTube chat delays over 10 seconds. You guys are just not going to see it. So we're gonna experiment.
You guys, you silence you two. You do not. I am the Tabascocini. I am the royalty.
Okay.
You two.
Let's try 20 seconds.
Please check that backpack.
Do you want to say? Do you want to obey Tabascocini, or do you want to disobey Tabascocini? You get to vote.
Oh.
Here we go. Beg first.
So you want to type either
A or B.
Twitch chat can also.
Twitch chat can type curse or bless. I'm not sure if it works for anything but dice rolls though. Wait.
Are you kidding me?
What was the roll?
You will listen to me.
What did the roll say? YouTube decided on choice B. No. I'm guessing YouTube looks over at Tabascocini and just gives like a
You look at me! You stupid slime fuck! How dare you! You know, Twitchy's always been the more agreeable one. Twitchy, my little gnome friend. You remember how much we've been through together when you shackled me in this friendship bracelet of ours, showing our strong bond together? Why don't you go check that backpack for me in case there's something, perhaps is booby trapped or something. I don't know. You seem very resilient. Go ahead, go check that backpack for me. Why don't you, Twitchy?
All right, Twitchy. Do you want to obey Tabascocini? Yes or no? The Ratmancer. Oh, is neck and neck. You yes could still. Oh no, no is pulling.
Remember our friendship, Twitchy.
Twitch is decided.
Go check that backpack for me. Why don't
The
you?
outcome is no.
Cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. Well, I guess we'll never know what's in that backpack. Okay, well, perhaps you will just come with me. Allow me to check it myself then.
You should have enough space to walk up to the backpack. And as you walk up to it, you notice the remains of a pathetic little campfire. It's not a campfire that was made with logs. It was a campfire that was made with twigs and sticks. And it was a pretty sad campfire indeed. There is a dingy bedroll on the floor as well.
A desperate play. Perhaps. I mean, one can only surmise this figure here was trapped down here, laid in this bedroll, trying to survive, and then, lit themselves on fire. Clearly.
Yes.
But who knows? Okay, I'm going to check this backpack.
Okay. You're just gonna open it and check it?
You know what? Yes.
Yes. You gingerly lift up the latch of the backpack and then you check inside of it. Inside of it, you find a 50-foot coil of rope. By the way, none of you guys are equipped with anything. I think I will say that Twitchy and you two, whatever weapons you had, you probably unequipped them for the teleportation sequence, and you never got to. You would have been issued new weapons as soon as you landed. You're not naked. You're wearing your clothing, but you don't have any weapons equipped. Naked and afraid. Okay. You find a 50-foot coil of rope. You find 3 neatly packaged rations, which will give you 1 day's worth of food. And you find a dagger.
Okay.
A standard
Should I write
dagger.
this down, or is this gonna?
Yeah. I think if you have a little, like, notepad next to you, you can go.
Yeah, I have a 50-foot rope. Say it one more time for
me. A 50-foot coil of rope, 3 days worth of rations, neatly packaged, so 3 rations, and a dagger.
Now, are these 3 days worth of rations cumulative, or split among 3 people?
No, they're 3.
Because this sounds like 9 days worth of rations for Catacini.
It's 3 days, and then like each package, it's like a Lunchable. Imagine 3 Lunchables, but wrapped in paper.
Interesting. Okay. My goodness! You two, Twitchy, you won't believe what I found. I have found a 50-foot rope and a dagger in this backpack. Perhaps we could use the rope and the dagger to somehow escape from here. Curious. Coming back now.
You should have checked it, you know?
No,
Are you eating
a 50-foot rope and a dagger. You won't believe it.
Do you eat 1 ration immediately?
Yes, I eat 1 ration immediately.
All right, I want I want you to roll stealth to see if you can do that quietly enough, sneakily enough that the other two don't notice, and we'll be relying on their passive perception.
Okay. Okay. All right. Where's my stealth?
Passive perception 11 for both. You roll a 17. Unfortunately, Twitchy and you do not notice you stuffing a Lunchable into your mouth. You have eaten one of your 3 rations, so you only have 2 left. Oh no.
Okay, well, we have this rope. A dagger. I would keep this dagger.
What is your passive perception, Vascuccini? 13? Okay, alright. Good to
Walk
know.
around.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So, out of combat, I'm just gonna say that Twitchy and you two will automatically move to stay as close to you as possible.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I do a roll or like a poll to regulate their movement, it's just gonna bog down the campaign. So we're just gonna assume that they keep you within, 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet at all times. Oh, there you go.
Well, the situation does seem dire, but, you know what? Can I check his bedroll?
Yes,
Perhaps there's...
you can check his bedroll.
All right.
Give me an
Perhaps there's something in
investigation
here.
check. Oh, a 19. So you do the basics, like you
pat it down.
You pat it down, you you lift off the blanket, you maybe give the pillows like a fluff, you check underneath the straw like matting underneath. And at first you don't see anything, but then as you put the blanket back down, you hear like a clinking noise, right? Like a very faint clinking noise. You check the stitching around the edge of it, and at one point of the stitching, there are actually coins that are sewn into the edge of the blanket.
Coins. Interesting.
What do you do?
I take the coins.
You take the coins? I don't think there's a way for you to get the coins out of the stitching unless you cut it open.
Oh, I will use my dagger to cut it open.
Okay, so you cut open the stitching. It's still a functional blanket, but you're able to pull out the coins. You pull out 15 gold coins.
You too, Twitchy. There's nothing in here. Unfortunate, to say the least. But it was worth trying. It was worth the try.
Give me a deception check. You roll an 8 against their passive insight of 11. Both of them know that you're bullshitting. You heard the coins. You saw him cut it open.
This whole thing. No. Oh, these are coins. These are coins. Huh. Well, curious, but now, but answer me, riddle me this. What use would coins be to a slime? Slimes don't bar to an currency of the king's currency. They bar to in slime gibbets. Twitchy. Does it not go against the gnome code? Do you gnomes not use mushrooms or something? It would be of no use to you. Be gone.
He said he's implying that mushrooms are gnome currency. Oh. Oh no. There is no code. Firebolt.
Oh, hold on here.
They're calling you a gnome racist.
Okay, look.
By the way, both Twitchy and you two seem a little bit discombobulated. Like, you see they have expressions. Well, you two has like a poker face, so you can't tell what she's thinking. But Twitchy seems to have like, like a spasming of their face. So like, sometimes they seem enraged. Sometimes they're like deadpan. Sometimes they seem to be on the verge of laughter. But then, you see the rage flicker.
Okay. Look. I'll be here. You're right. I found 12 gold coins. You caught me. All right. That's 4 gold coins for each of us. Here. You take. That's. Yeah. Everyone's happy. There we go.
I mean, it's close enough. 8 versus 11. It's pretty close. Spray it with water? No. Pat him down. Cavity search. 5 gold with firebolt. For the sake of the story, we'll just say that, you know, it's a close enough. I mean, it's just 1 gold off. It passes the vibe check.
There you go.
All right.
Oh,
The world's,
I appear to.
the world's greatest thief, indeed.
It seems I could peer.
Oh.
There seems to be a little slit that I can peer through.
Yes.
Oh,
Give me,
interesting.
Give me a perception
Interesting.
check.
Perception check. Yes, it seems to be. There seems to be.
Ooh, an 18. So as you get close to a part of this caved-in rock wall, masoned rock wall, yes, there do seem to be tiny little gaps in that wall that are imperceptible at eye level, but you get a little bit closer to the ground and you start to see little gaps that you might be able to fit through. But more importantly, as you lower your head to like try to peek through that gap, you hear noises, and the noises that you hear are did we go over what languages you know? Did we figure that out? You definitely know basic, but I'm not sure whether we gave you another language. Why don't we pick one on the fly? Tabascochini, what is the second language that you know?
Spanish.
Spanish. It should be all right. You know what? What is Spanish in the fantasy world? Give me like a fantasy race, like elves, dwarves.
Oh, I see.
You know?
I see.
Spanish,
Okay.
aka Dwarvish. What is the D&D equivalent of Spanish?
Well, what would I know? Well, actually, I'll take this seriously because, like, I'm from the Tabascochini, the House of Tabasco, posh. I would know some sort of, high. Some sort of what would be the equivalent of some sort of,
like high society.
Yes.
Probably Elvish is good. Dwarvish is good as well. Yeah.
Yes. Elvish.
Elvish.
It's got to be Elvish.
Elven. Got it.
Well, wait. No.
No?
Because I don't think the Elvish would really. They don't seem to partake in Tabasco. We would probably be versed in the language that we most often do trade with.
Okay.
Which D&D race would be most inclined to buy Tabasco hot sauce?
I mean, probably not the dwarves.
Not
Infernal,
the dwarves.
Draconic. What else? Dwarves have poison resistance. They would like spice. I guess that's true. Gnomish.
No, gnomes wouldn't like hot
Gnomes
sauce.
wouldn't like it. Okay.
No. They eat like mayonnaise.
They eat just jars of mayonnaise.
I think I could see a dwarf.
Dwarvish.
Let's do dwarf.
Dwarvish. Okay. So you know common and dwarvish. Your ears, your ears swivel cutely to the point where, like, if somebody was watching, they'd be like, "Aw," right?
I hear something.
And you're listening, and it is definitely multiple voices. At first, you have trouble picking them apart, but there are multiple voices in a tongue that you've never heard before, and also in because there's a cadence, right? Like a dwarvish cadence is different from an elvish cadence. It's a cadence that you've never heard before, so it's like it's not any race that you recall offhand, and it's like kind of like that, but like very, very quiet because it seems to be a fair bit away. And then you hear multiple footsteps getting closer and then further away.
Okay.
Do you hear that? You quiet now. Quiet.
I want to peer. Can I peek? Am I able to peek?
You want to peek? Yes.
Mhm.
I will let you peek. So you're here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I will give me a stealth roll to see whether you could do it without dislodging, rocks and pebbles and what have you to make a noise.
Oh.
Okay. You do not make a noise when you do this peek, but you feel like you could have done better, Like your heart is thumping because you hear a noise that you made, like maybe a rustling of cloth that sets your heart pumping, but I'm gonna pop you out for just a second and then I'll pop you back in, okay? You take a quick peek.
My God. What? Some sort of thing at the end of the hallway. It was lizard dragon-like. Some sort of, but the only one.
Interesting.
Only one.
Only one.
I think we could overtake him. Yes.
Okay. I want.
You two, why don't you? You're big and strong and slimy. Why don't you push against this wall and see if we can't?
I will describe it to you two and Twitchy, who take turns to look at the little gap in the rock rubble that Tabascocini slithered through like a liquid cat, right? You two, to your eye, your slime-like form will be able to contort and go through that with no problem. No checks required.
Ooh.
And Twitchy, you are so tiny that you think that, yes, you would need to get down on your hands and knees and crawl through, but you wouldn't touch either side of that gap, so you could probably get through without needing to take a particularly difficult stealth check.
All right. Listen to me. We are going to sneakily. I'm going to contort my body and slip through this little crack. You two, you are going to slime yourself as you do. You're going to become amorphous and slosh through like a 7-Eleven Slurpee. And Nomi, you are going to get on your knees and you're going to crawl very, very quietly. And we're going to get to the other side. And I did see some sort of figure down the hallway. We are going to try not to alert our presence to them. Okay.
So why don't you go first? Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, we are gonna move together as a group, but we're gonna do all of our rolls together before I put you guys over on the other side of the wall, okay?
Okay.
So give me another stealth check, Tabascocini.
29.
A nat 20, okay. You go through this time, you're like, that's more like it. That's the Tabasco clan stealthiness that you guys are renowned for. Okay. We'll do Twitchy next. You have a +1 to your stealth check. Twitchy, you're going to roll stealth. I'm assuming you guys are following.
Be quiet now. Did you see that? You must be as silent as the night as I have demonstrated.
Let's try a... Okay, so when you're rolling dice, okay, you guys don't need to type anything in particular. You guys can type anything. You guys can type death to Tabascocini. You guys can type feet. You guys can type whatever you want, and then your name will be counted once in the rolling. Are you guys ready? Okay. So this is for Twitchy. It's this roll +1.
Ooh.
Femboys! This is a good one.
I do not roll.
Placeholder Twitch name! Is that an actual person, or did we fuck up? Time out. Did we fuck up? What was the roll? A 19?
Ooh.
Is there an actual person named placeholder Twitch name, or did we fuck up? Oh my god, there's an actual
No, it's right
person,
there.
you
Placeholder
fucker!
Twitch name. Test.
You made me think the program was broken! How?
A 19. Pretty epic.
Yeah, 19 plus 1, so Twitchy rolls a 20. Oh my fucking god. Alright, we'll go over to YouTube. YouTube will never betray me like that. Cancel. YouTube, you're now rolling a stealth check to make sure, to see if you can go through, and you have a +4 modifier. Alright, YouTube, it's your turn.
Slime yourself, as you do.
Booty clapping. Okay, it seems to be rolling pretty well. They're trying to curse.
What? Bless.
What's the roll? Second favorite Randonite. You've rolled a 3.
Oh.
That's a 7. Okay, let's go ahead and move everybody, all right?
Okay. First, me, yes. Mm-hmm.
I am going to remove this wall so that it's easy for people to see the grid, right?
Okay.
But just pretend that you can't see back into that old place, the little nook that you guys found yourself spawned into, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. Excuse me? Oh, yeah. Delete. Okay.
Ah. We have escaped our little enclosure.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that gentleman was not as... Or whoever, whatever that charred remains might be, he was unfortunately not as flexible as we are.
As you two slides through the little gap in that rubble wall, and she lands back, maybe less than a foot off the ground, she makes like a very, very audible plop, plop.
Hey, shh! You gloopy fuck! You glooping all over! Stop glooping so loud! They're going to hear us!
Let me... Yes. You see that creature, which is bipedal, is standing on 2 legs. How far away is it in the darkness? It's a little bit hard to make out, although it's easier for you to see them than it is for them to see you because they are standing next to a torch that they've like lodged into the ground between 2 or 3 stones. So they heard something and they're trying to peer. You see them trying to peer out into the darkness, but they haven't caught sight of you yet.
Hide behind this pillar. Look, there's a little... Yes, come. Excellent. I want to peek.
You're gonna peek? Give it a peek.
I want to peek.
Okay, give it a peek. It's walking towards slowly with a spear in its hand. A very primitive looking spear with what looks like a stone or scrap metal attachment on the head.
Okay, what? Some sort of bipedal. There seems to be some sort of creature with a weapon of sorts. Okay, we are equipped with nothing but a 50-foot rope, a singular dagger, and 12 cumulative gold pieces amongst the 3 of us. I do not like the odds of taking on the spearman with just but a singular dagger.
Lasso him.
You have... I'm going to give you guys a chance really quickly to form a plan of action.
Okay.
After you form that plan of action, we're going to assume that this little guy is gonna round the corner. They're definitely kind of zeroed in on this rock, this giant piece of rubble, which is about 10 feet wide and maybe about like 5 to 7 feet tall at certain points. It's like it's irregularly shaped. This piece of rubble that you're hiding behind.
Okay. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. I think this is smart. We are going to fashion the rope into a lasso.
Into a lasso? Okay.
And as he rounds the corner, I'm gonna throw it over him and pull it taut.
Oh.
We're going to surprise him.
Do you know which way it's going to turn? This way or this way? Are you prepared for either? If you can correctly guess which way this creature will round the corner of this piece of rubble, I'll give you advantage. If you guess incorrectly, you'll have disadvantage.
I would say the left, because when we were back there, he had the line of sight and he kind of looked this direction. I would assume he would come this way.
Is there a person you would like to do the lassoing?
Let's see. You know, I think... Yeah, you two could... In the case that it goes horribly wrong, I believe you two could afford to take a stab or two. Nice, big, beefy barbarian plasmoid. You two, take this rope.
In order to get the lasso around, I'll say that is a dexterity check, maybe acrobatics. And then in order to... So if you succeed, they're grappled, right? They're restrained, and then in order to maintain the grapple, you need to use a athletics strength check.
That's all you two. You can do it.
You can do it. He only wants us for our body. Is that true, Tabascocini?
Yes.
Is that true? Oh no.
The slimy sheen of it. Strong.
U2 has a +2 to acrobatics and a +5 to athletics, which is pretty good. You're guessing left side?
Left side.
Left side? Okay. U2, very quickly, do you agree to Tabascocini's course of action? Do you agree? Answer now. Oh shit, ignore C and D. Sorry.
They pick C. YouTube stares blankly back at you.
You fucker. YouTube has decided the outcome is A, yes, they agree. Okay. So, left side, right side, left side.
Take the left side.
Left side. Left side. You two, you're going to be rolling an acrobatics check to see if this
Wait,
D20 roll.
Where'd you go?
Oh, it's under. U2's underneath you. She's a slimy puddle underneath you, right? I think. Yeah.
No.
Okay, U2. You are rolling an acrobatics check to see whether you can successfully lasso this little guy. He stands on us.
He's right there! Quick! Quick! Lasso him!
Time out! Let's go! Oh! Oh, a 20.
Oh! What?
Hold on. What's the good icon for being restrained? There we go.
Yes!
You two, like a heckin' cowboy, will, you know, twirl the rope over her head, and as soon as that little guy pokes their head across that piece of rubble, and it makes a, and then you two yanks on the rope. It tightens around its throat and it goes and drags it 5 feet closer where it starts to thrash on the ground. What do you guys do?
Excellent, you two. Excellent. That marathon of watching Westworld really paid off here. The lassoing was...
I'm gonna say you two, you envelop like a slime, and it's like trying to kick its way out, and it can't really
Yes.
breathe easily. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I take the spear, and I'm going to give it to you two.
Ooh.
You two, take this spear, you barbarian.
We're not gonna make you roll for that. I feel like it makes sense for you two to take the spear in one of your hands.
Check him for gold. Check his pockets.
The kicking is starting to weaken, you know? It's like it's like it's getting short of breath. Like you could see its eyes start to like, you know, like thin, like it's gonna lose consciousness and possibly die soon.
Release it. Just...
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me weaken him. I'm gonna punch him 3 times in the head. 2 times.
Pa, pa, and it's just kind of like discombobulated now. It's like,
Okay,
like
spit him out.
You two spits it out. And it's like,
You.
it lays stunned on the floor.
Where are we? I shake him. Where are we?
This is a good example for like stunned. This one. It's like, it's still got the lasso around its neck, and it's like it's speaking in a language that you don't understand.
Does Twitchy or you two understand?
Twitchy, you two, do you understand this beast?
Let's see, actually. I have their character sheets here in PDF form. What language do they know?
Dr. Disrespect for him.
Dr. Disrespect. Twitchy, do you know? No, I don't think... Wait, what is Aberrant Mind? Do you have the ability to understand languages? Aberrant Mind. Sorcerer. Let me check this real quick. It's been a little while since I've helped them roll their characters. Starting at first level, you can form a telepathic connection between your mind and the mind of another. As a bonus action, choose one creature you see within 30 feet of you. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other, while 2 of you are within a number of miles of each other, equal to
Miles?
your charisma modifier, minimum of 1 mile. To understand each other, you each must mentally speak in a language the other knows. The telepathic connection lasts for a number of minutes equal to your sorcerer level. It ends early if you're incapacitated or die, or if you use this ability. Unfortunately, I don't think Twitchy can meld their mind to a person within 2 miles. 3 miles, but don't kobolds also know common? This one, unfortunately, does not, which I took into consideration. And who says it's a kobold? Who knows?
Okay, well, I'm going to check the kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps there's some... Who knows what?
Yes.
Let's check it.
Yes. So while it is stunned, you are checking the kobold. It is wearing scraps of bark and rotting cloth is armor, but is not really armor. It doesn't appear to be holding any type of currency that you've ever heard of. There's a couple bones, you know, that it's got in a little it looks like a tough leaf, 2 of them that are like sewn together with fiber, and it's got a couple bones and teeth in a pouch.
What the? Bones and teeth. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it.
You take the bones and teeth. Well, here's the thing. I actually don't know what language Twitchy and you two know. Do you guys wanna informally, without using the roller or the multiple choice, do you guys want to figure out like what language you guys know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not necessarily a kobold. Japanese only. YouTube knows common in Japanese. No.
What?
No Japanese. Gnome? Well, I think Twitchy definitely would be gnomish and common, right? But I don't know what language you two would know.
Do slimes? How do slimes communicate?
Probably abyssal, but I'm not sure. Twitchy knows Latin.
Celestial?
Celestial, infernal. Show me abyssal and draconic. Primordial, abyssal. Let's go Glorpish. Abyssal is Japanese. Okay, we'll go with abyssal. And for the purposes of you fucker. Abyssal sounds suspiciously like Japanese. It is not abyssal. whatever this poor creature is muttering is not abyssal.
Okay, obviously not a gnome. Well,
I am going to make it take an action, okay?
Okay.
It's still discombobulated from you punching it in the face two times. Exactly 2 times, right? Pop, pop. But it's starting to like slowly, regain consciousness, and it's starting to like it's starting to like scream louder and louder.
I slit his throat.
You coup de grace it.
Can't alert any other. Who knows where we are? We don't know where we are. Where did we teleport? This.
You brutally coup de grace this little creature.
Okay. Take the rope back.
You untie the rope.
Okay. Let's see what was going on here.
Coup de Okay. I will give you a little bit of description, okay?
Okay.
So this is a pretty large room. The flooring, the walls, and the ceiling are similar to that little nook area, right? Although now that you're out here, you can look up above and it's pitch black above you. Like there's parts where the roof has fallen away, like large portions of the roof have fallen away. And there is a doorway. Hold on. There's a doorway this way. Do you see that?
Oh,
and
I
this
see.
way. This way. There's 2 doorways. This is
Wow.
You two wants to eat the kobold.
You
Can slimes
wants
do
to
that?
consume.
Are you
Okay.
sure? We don't even know what this thing is.
We're gonna roll. Not roll. We're gonna
Okay.
do a multiple choice. Do you actually want to eat this creature that you just killed? That
Twitchy
that
wants to come-
Tabascochini killed.
Okay. I can't, if that's what you wish.
Can we watch?
No. You two called dibs, Twitchy.
21 votes. The outcome is yes. Tabascochini, I'll give you the veto right if you want to try to stop you two from doing this, or else it's gonna happen.
We don't want to leave any evidence. We just killed a guy in cold blood. We don't want anyone coming around and fighting
Okay.
a body. Eat him. Slurp him up.
Okay. You two, it's kind of scary. It's kind of freaky, but you absorb this little creature. You temporarily gain, not temporarily, but you gain 50 pounds as you absorb it, and you're a little bit wider. And you two is transparent, so you could see her, and you could see the thing inside of her, and it's like slowly being digested over the course of the next 24 hours. Jesus Christ. However, you are now well fed. When you guys stop to take a long rest, whenever you do that, you don't need to consume food because you've already consumed your day's worth of meal, like your day's meal.
How much heavier?
50 pounds heavier.
Oh.
This is so hot, not gonna lie. You guys are sick. You guys are sick and twisted.
All right, well. I'm gonna check to see.
Mm-hmm. Here's something that you did not notice. This wall right here, do you see this rounded wall? It appears to be the trunk of a very, very, very large tree. Like look at like the angle of how big it is. You could kind of extrapolate in your mind how big that trunk is.
Large, to say the least.
It feels there is some sort of catacombs circling the trunk root of a
Trunk.
large tree. Or perhaps we're high in the air.
By the way, Tabascochini, you definitely would not have been able to throw that lasso well, right? But because that creature was restrained, I didn't give you any sort of penalty, but your hands are still bound in manacles.
What the?
You were able to take out the dagger with your manacles and just kind of like...
friendship bracelet.
Your friendship bracelet.
Can I peek through this door?
Yes.
I peek.
Hold on. Do you... keep in mind that if you're in actual combat and your hands are manacled, you're making most of your attacks.
You, Twitchy, come, Twitchy, peek through this door for me.
Twitchy, do you want to take a peek? Brandon, since we ate, do we gain temporary HP? For now, no. Maybe you'll be able to eat something that gives you temporary HP, but right now you're just the equivalent of being well fed. And maybe you've got a little bit of the itis, you know? But it's not going to take any effect in combat as of right now. Maybe if you eat one more corpse, you might be a little bit, you know? Hold on. Are you going to listen, Twitchy, to what this dude is asking you to do? 15 seconds, number of choices 2. If he gives us gold...
Excellent.
Did we finish it? Multiple choices finished. They rolled they decided yes. Okay, Twitchy, you're gonna need to give me a stealth check, which I believe Twitchy's stealth is +1. That is a wide, roughly masoned hallway, about 10 feet in width, and maybe under 10 feet in height. And then it will go in far enough distance that you won't be able to see. Maybe there's a door at the end of it. But let's see whether Twitchy is able to stealthily... No, not 2d20. 1. 15. Okay. Let's see whether their stealth check is able to hold up.
You can do it.
Kayleem, roll high,
Yes.
roll high. Big whammy.
Kayleem, yes.
Oh, an 11.
Excellent.
An 11. Okay. Twitchy is able to, like, with their little stealthiness. I don't know if you guys can see it. No, Twitchy can't see. Okay, so I'm just gonna roleplay, right? Can Twitchy talk? Twitchy's like,
Twitchy, speak.
right? Like, how do you communicate? I suppose you would need to
The
use
telepathy.
Yeah, aberrant mind. Twitchy, do you wanna cast aberrant mind? Let's go ahead and
Speak
see.
to me. Tell me.
No, Twitchy gets to choose whether they cast it and who they cast it on. 1 second. Twitchy, multiple choice. 15 seconds. Number of choices 3. Tabasco Chini. You 2. Well, at any rate, neither. They seem to be fine and not panicking, so they did not attract attention from anything from from whence they came. They want to connect
the?
to you too.
What are you guys talking about? You guys, what are you conspiring about?
You two, you know exactly. You know,
What?
You know exactly what Twitchy experienced over there. You are of one mind.
You tell me what Twitchy just told you. What is? Tell me what they just told you.
You two just smiles at you coyly, and she's got like the corpse of like some weird lizard creature in her tummy.
Enough is enough. First off, we're clearly in some sort of not the intended location. This is a dire situation. You two just killed a man, some sort of creature. I think it's time you unshackle me from these friendship bracelets. Don't you think?
You two is the one with the key. I guess you can make the decision. Do you want to untie Tabascocini?
Do you want me to die in some sort of confrontation? Release me! Release me!
You two vote. Do you want to release Tabascocini from his manacles?
Please. Please, you and I, we've gone through a lot together.
Oh,
I fed
no.
you think of the meal I fed you a great big meal.
They voted no by a gigantic margin.
Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'm going to peek through myself, I guess.
Give me a stealth check. Friendship bracelets for life. Oh, that's a killer stealth check. I'm gonna give you
22.
I'm gonna give you as much time as you want to look. Right. Just do not move in either in any way. Right. And then tell me when you're ready to sneak back. Okay.
Okay.
But you will move over completely undetected, and you're able to get a good long look.
Oh.
I'll describe it to you. Over half of the floor section of this area is caved in, and there is a draft, a very cold and ominous draft coming from the northeastern side of this room. You have a bad feeling, like you hear like like it's very ominous, right? And then you see two of these creatures that are currently looking into that abyss, and one of them looks more dangerous and better equipped, and you hear them conversing in very low tones, like that.
Okay, what do we have here? There seems to be like a doorway over.
Can you move the map just a little bit so they can see it? Just a touch. Yeah. There you go. Excuse me, I do not speak food. Yeah, we know what Twitchy told us. This is pretty good. All right, let me know.
There seems to be like some sort of thing across it above.
like a perch or some sort of. I could barely make it out a door or something, some sort of a landing type little thing, a little inlet or something across the water.
Yeah. Would you like to do a quick perception check with disadvantage to see if you can figure out what that is?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so you have to roll twice and take the lower perception check, but there will be no penalty for detection. It's just you're not able to look at it.
Ah!
You roll a nat 1. You think you hear them go like they've noticed you, and you very, very prudently decide to make a very quiet retreat. So you are not detected, but you had to leave as soon as you were trying to, hone in on the...
Well, I would tell you what's over there, but you already know, so... Well, why don't we'll peek over just on the other side. Let me waddle like a penguin because you refuse to release me.
Yeah. So you're gonna
I will check.
there. Okay.
I will peek through here as well.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. No disadvantage.
Ooh, wait. First of all, what are Twitchy's and U2's like primary skills?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I think I should give you a little bit of how much information should I give you? Twitchy is a sorcerer, right? And I would say Twitchy's two main abilities, not all of them, but the ones that you should know about, is one, they are an animal whisperer. They're particularly good at like communing with rats. Rats seem to love Twitchy. Like every time Twitchy's like walking around, they have like one or two rats that are following behind them, and they seem to be friendly. Sometimes a rat will go up into their robes. Sometimes a rat will plop out and just kind of skitter off. It's kind of creepy, but you get used to it after a while, right? So
Freaky.
they're good at talking to they're good at handling animals, specifically rats. And the other thing is that Twitchy is kind of loopy, dazed looking, but there is like a weird, unfathomable sense of intimidation that you feel intimidated when you look at them, because it's like they got that small beady eyes, and it's just like, oh, that's definitely somebody that sets fires for fun or something, you know? Intimidation. You feel intimidated. U2, on the other hand, is definitely strong, very strong. She's very athletic, and then also she's actually pretty good at sneaking around. Not as good as you. The Tabascaccini clan excels at that, but you would consider her proficient at a child level for your clan. So it's like you would trust you two to follow behind you and not, not fumble.
Okay. Are they still kind of shaken up and dazed?
Yeah. It feels like there are like multiple personalities inside of them, and they are sometimes unpredictable.
Can I see the key on U2's persons?
Yes. It's attached to a little pouch on her belt.
I mean, she must be kind of lethargic from the big full meal. She's all heavy. And I'm limber, I'm fast.
You can try it if you want, but in general, you catch more flies with honey. There's like multiple.
Okay. Well, I'm going to peek through this door.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Oh, a 22. Nice. Okay. I am once again going to give you a good long look, but make sure you do not move around, okay?
Okay.
And I will describe the room to you. You are in a room with a giant pit in the center. And you get the same feeling from this pit that you got from that other room that you were in, right? And around that pit is very old, very rusty, very clearly inoperable machinery that was probably built centuries ago. And to what purpose, you're not sure. You are on an elevated platform about 4-ish feet off the ground. And over the lip of that platform, of which there's no ledge, right? You could just like hop off of it. There's another creature there. Once again, also, they're holding a spear in one hand and a torch in the other. so you can see them way more clearly than they can see you.
Hmm. Okay.
Are you
Okay,
ready? Are you
okay.
ready to come back?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Give me a second. Okay.
All right. This is what I'm gonna do. This is the battle plan. Okay. I am going to go through because I'm sneaky. I can sneak. I'm gonna sneak around to the back, out of the line of sight
Okay.
of this
Okay.
another one of these creatures.
Okay.
I'm gonna waddle.
You're gonna waddle.
Okay. But I am unable to defend myself because I'm friendship braceleted.
Yes.
I'm gonna waddle over.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make a sound. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lead him towards the door. And then as he's coming, I'm gonna hide around the corner again. And as he passes by the door, you two, you're going to not stab him. Okay. You're going to lasso him again.
Okay.
And Twitchy, you help as well.
Twitchy is surprisingly strong for a gnome. I thought you would like to know.
Oh, actually, this is an even better idea. Let's just stay on this other side. Let's knock on the door and see if we can't bait him to come into here.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a guard here, he's gonna think he's his friend.
It looks like at least one member, at least one voice in U2's head wants to give you the key and unlock your manacles. I'm gonna go ahead and do another vote, just to see, you know.
Yes, yes, yes. Who said that? Mortman. Yes.
All right, YouTube, do you want to unshackle Tabascaccini?
What?
It was just one errant voice. It was that one brave man at the town hall meeting that was like, no. Yes,
Wait, can't Twitchy speak for me as well? But convince you two. Convince you two.
Let's see. YouTube, do you want to
look at the situation? How will we survive if we get attacked?
It's not.
Yes.
It's not looking great.
Give me the key.
It's not looking great. YouTube has decided they still don't want to unshackle you.
That voice was the guy you two ate. No, his throat was slit.
Like you hear U2 whisper in like a voice is unlike her like normal voice. You're just a pretty face. Oh jeez. Okay, do you want to take your plan into effect when you have manacles?
Okay. I'm going to knock.
Okay.
And then the two of them are gonna be on either side of the door.
Okay. All right.
And then after I knock, I'm going to get back here. And so he's gonna open the door. He's gonna be like, "What the?" And he's gonna come. He's gonna step forward.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And then you will rope him, and Twitchy will knock him out.
Oh, okay.
That's the battle plan, guys.
He's gonna come mentioned. Okay.
Here, Twitchy, I will give you the dagger for this.
Oh, okay. Are you Twitchy? You now have the only real.
But you have to promise.
Weapon.
You have to promise to give it back. Because I found it.
Well, you just hand Twitchy the knife. I'm guessing Twitchy's not gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna take the dagger. So Twitchy takes the dagger. When it comes time for you to take the dagger back, we're gonna have to vote to see whether.
What?
Twitchy...
No, they promised.
Did they promise?
You promised.
Twitchy, do you promise to give the dagger back to Tabascaccini when the time comes. This is not a
Then I'm not gonna give it to you.
This is not a binding promise, but he's not gonna give it to you if you don't say yes. Twitchy, do you say yes or no?
Do you promise to give it back if I give you this dagger?
Twitchy is not the outcome. So Twitchy, without any guile in their face, when you say, Twitchy, will you give this back to me? They shake their head like they're not gonna give it back.
Then I'm not gonna give it to you. All right, that's okay. You two, you know the plan. Just punch him. Just knock him out with your fists. You're strong for a gnome sorcerer. All right, we're gonna do it. I tap.
Yes. So you need to enticingly, non-threateningly, but in a way that like piques the natural curiosity of this lizard-like creature. Give me a performance roll to see whether you can entice this creature into, you know. Okay, you knock in a way that you feel would lure a creature over, and then you back off, right? As according to your plan. And then you wait the appropriate amount of time, let's say 2 to 3 minutes, and nobody comes. Nobody arrives to check out the source of that noise. Perhaps you do not have a firm enough grasp and understanding of this creature's, like, their culture's psychology to understand how to make a seductively appealing knock to get them to come check out that noise, you know?
All right, plan B. Our rope is 50 foot.
It's 50 feet long, yeah.
All right, you two. You have experience.
Yes.
You are going to rope him from here.
Oh.
If you can rope him, pull it taut, and we'll capture him. And if not...
If not?
Wait, Twitchy's telepathy. Do they have to speak the same language?
Yes, they do.
Damn.
Only if you give Twitchy the dagger.
What the? No! That's not how this works. Okay, what's the... Okay, realistically...
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, the best move would probably be, guys, is to sneak. Is to sneak.
Is to sneak?
Let's sneak towards the left. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll toss one of my 4 gold coins and see if we can entice him. No!
Look at Hitman!
Yes. Let's see if we can. No. I want not the coins, but the bones and teeth in that pouch, because maybe they don't like the currency. But if the other one was holding the bones and teeth, maybe this one will like it as well. All right, we're gonna do it. We have to sneak and go towards the left and hide behind the stuff as quickly as we can.
Yes.
Can we all do that?
Just as you guys are preparing this course of action, Casper, give me a perception check. I know you're passive perception, but I wanted to give you like an active. Okay. As you guys are preparing this course of action, you hear they've noticed you. The two from the other room have noticed you. They've come back into this room. Oh, hold on a second. And they've noticed you.
Listen, You have to give me the key. Look at that one in the back. He's stronger than the rest.
He's dummy thick.
Please. This is the last appeal. You must unshackle me.
It looks like they're saying no. Dagger first.
Okay. I'll give Twitchy. Here, I give Twitchy the dagger. I will give Twitchy the dagger. Here, Twitchy, you take the dagger.
Twitchy has taken the dagger. Twitchy is now has iron. Okay. You two, knowing that Twitchy now has the dagger, are you going to unshackle Tabascaccini's manacles? Vote.
I've done what you said. Free me.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally. The outcome
You
is yes.
fools.
Okay.
I mean, yes. Great. I'm going to unshackle myself.
Yes, you are now fully unshackled, and we are going to go ahead and start combat. But what's interesting is that the one with the helmet and the sword says something that all three of you can understand. It says, "You start fire, you die."
Wow. You start fire, you die.
Just a second.
You start fire, you die.
Hold on. I need to remove all turns. Okay. And we're gonna add these three. Add turn. Okay. Okay. Roll initiative. We're fighting.
Holy.
I have music for that. Just a second. This might be super loud jump scare because it's fear and hunger bullshit. Please don't be too loud. There we go.
Oh no.
Let me roll.
What'd he say? All right, how do I roll?
You are gonna roll D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5.
Yeah. Let me roll for the dudes first. Oh, they rolled really low. Oh. Okay. What did Tabascaccini roll for initiative?
D20 plus 5.
You're a fucking god. Okay. All right. We're gonna have. So I
rolled a 19.
believe U2 has a +2 and Twitchy has a +1, but let me double check.
So I rolled a 24.
Yes, you're definitely going first. Yeah,
Excellent.
I have the right call. Let's do U2 first. Roll for initiative. 15 seconds, 1d20. U2, roll.
This is important. We're about to.
You have no weapons, so you can't sneak attack. What was that? Did you see the roll? What was that? A 3! So you roll a 5. That was not great. Twitchy? Are you gonna roll better?
All right, Twitchy.
Okay.
Need some
1d20.
better showing here.
We were cursed.
Still in a food coma. Understandable.
Still in a food coma.
Well, maybe we can strike intimidation because they see their brethren like dead and absorbed.
10 plus 1 on 11. That's respectable. All right, we now start combat. Casperio Tabascaccini, you're up first. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to
can
unshackle
move.
myself.
Oh, you've already been unshackled. I'll give you that for free. You're unshackled, but you are currently unarmed.
Interesting.
You can move
Well.
6 squares, including diagonally.
I am unarmed.
You are
Wonderful.
What's interesting though is that you are a tabaxi, which means you get to use your unarmed attacks are stronger than normal.
My little claws.
Normally, you do literally 1 damage if you're unarmed. One damage plus strength, of which you don't have much strength. But as a tabaxi, you have the ability to use your claws to make an unarmed strike, and when you hit with them, it deals 1d4 plus your strength modifier. 1d4. So it's basically a dagger. But you can only use strength. You can't use dexterity.
That doesn't sound very very good in the face of these two armed gentlemen.
Yeah.
Twitchy, okay, I'm gonna.
Pexkull says, a member of Twitchy's psyche says, if you say please, maybe we'll give you the knife.
No, you're unarmed. I have my claws at the very least.
Mm.
But you are unarmed. I'm going here.
Okay, so you will not be attacking.
No.
Okay.
Let them come to us. Wait! Twitchy, you two. Before the other one comes and we're outnumbered, go kill them. Coward, I have no weapon!
She's being nicer once. It's so funny. All right, Twitchy, it's your turn. Let's figure out, first of all, where you want to move. If you don't want to move, you're just going to have to type D9, which is like you're going to stay in position, right? It's your turn. We're going to figure out where Twitchy moves. This is where it gets a little bit complicated. Let's do 15 seconds. Should be fine. There's no need to cursor bless on this. So this is movement. Your range is 25 feet. I guess I could give you a bit of a... Hold on. Sorry. A little bit of... Radius 25 feet square. The tint is purple. That is... You can move anywhere within that. You want to take action first?
Wait, where?
Oh, is it not visible? It's not.
I don't see it.
Just a second. Let's figure out. Gosh, I don't know how to make the aura visible. Dynamic lighting. Shoot. Oh, right here. Players can see. Do you see it?
Mm-mm. Oh, yep.
Okay. So that is Twitchy's movement. Hide behind cat or you two. Do you want to... Come on.
You have a dagger! Attack!
This is tough. Yeah, let's try to figure out how we're going to do this. I like to do movement before, but it does make sense sometimes that you would want to take action and then move, right? Attack first, then move. Okay. Let's go ahead and shackle actions to firebolt.
Oh, then you're gonna say me.
No. Twitchy, if you attack, then you can only firebolt. Ratapult will come later. Don't worry. Because it's the first actual combat, let's go ahead and keep it simple for the first one, because I don't want to get too overwhelmed. Let's go ahead and decide what you're going to do first. Move or attack, knowing that you could only firebolt when you're attacking. Throw the cat? No. Looks like they're going to attack first.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's my Twitchy.
Okay. Twitchy, you are going to go ahead and cast a firebolt at this visible creature. Let's see whether your attack lands. 15 seconds, 1d20. Cursor Bless active. Go. So it's this number plus 5 versus their AC.
Roll, Twitchy. Strike him down. Yes.
Oh,
Who was that?
I didn't see it. Who was it? Arigato! Roll the 1. Oh no.
Twitchy!
That's a miss.
Ah!
You see that thing's eyes bug out from the firebolt that was thrown. They are extremely.
Wait,
they
do a
didn't-
bluff, Twitchy. Be like, yeah, that's what's coming for you if you don't back down. Use your telepathy. Tell them that.
Now
It
you
got
get to
cursed.
move. Twitch, where do you want to move? Twitchy, where do you want to move?
So you have to type in the chessboard.
Yeah, you have to type in chessboard notation.
So, and you can move within that purple outline.
Yeah.
So you type like C5 if you want to go right underneath me, or like I6 if you want to go all the way to the end.
Twitch has decided. The outcome is B6.
What do you what? You can shoot firebolts! I have my hands! Also, I'm weak because I'm starving! No.
It is the creature's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
You stay away.
It's clearly making a mad dash for Twitchy, but it can't make it that far. So it's gonna settle for attacking Tabasco.
You don't touch. You know who I am. I belong to the House Tabasco.
A 9. A handy miss.
Oh. Yeah, nice try.
You too.
Do you think you could touch me?
It's your turn, and I believe it would make more sense for you to move first, correct? You have a spear, a crude spear equipped, but I feel like moving makes more sense. Do you want to rage? We'll do rage. Rage? Question mark? Yes or no? As to whether you want to rage. You only have 2.
What is rage?
They do an extra 2 damage per attack.
Oh, it's going like meh. Power
up? Yeah. They get to rage.
How many do they have?
2 per long rest. So it's not something that you should use lightly. It looks like you two will rage. You are now enraged. Let's see. Okay. Now we're gonna figure out where you two will move. Let's do 20 seconds because I feel like there's a chat delay for YouTube. Where do you want to move? You can basically move anywhere on this map. I'll give you two an aura as well, though.
Kill him! You have to come here and kill him
No, not a 300.
before he strikes again.
Red.
Protect me.
Shit. Outcome is E6.
Yes.
E6. Nice. Okay.
Strike him down.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him now.
Kill him.
Kill him now.
So that's you two's movement.
Oh my.
Okay. Can we stab the cat through the kobold? I'm going to say
What?
no.
Control yourself. Use your brain. Just stop once you've stabbed him. He's right in front of you. You don't need to wildly thrust forward.
This is where, like, so in the beta test that I did, I made U2 and Twitchy also do coordinates for where they wanted to attack. But I feel like we can slim it down, right? Are you guys okay with us slimming it down and making it more intuitive? Like, of course she's gonna attack the kobold, right? We're not gonna make her see whether she attacks in a random direction. Are you guys okay with that? Let's just roll with it, and then we'll figure it out if we need to change it, because everything is up for change right now. This is the first time we're using it. I'm just gonna say that she automatically attacks the little lizard creature, but we might change it. So we're gonna. I also want to make it easier, and when U2 is raging, she always attacks recklessly, which is she gets advantage on the attack roll, but she also gets enemies that are attacking her also get advantage. It's just like a function of her raging, so it's a little bit more streamlined. Because definitely, like, we could be doing a lot of stuff like all day long. Okay, roll 2d20. Again, if you guys really don't like it, we can talk about it in Discord and then like change the rule sets. We're doing it for the first time, so I'm just trying to keep it simple. So we're rolling
two dice?
Yeah, we're rolling 2d20.
Nice.
And we take the higher one.
Nice.
Carrot Lord and Narek. Who rolled higher? Those are pretty good rolls. 14. That attack lands. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and roll 1d6 now.
What is this one?
It's for damage.
Ooh. Big damage.
You love to see it. Ariston, roll high. Roll high.
Ariston, let's go.
Oh! You deal 11 points of damage to this thing. You stab it in the back with your primitive stone-tipped spear, and it goes, "Ah!" And it dies.
Good. You two, excellent. Excellent. I knew you were a cold-blooded killer, just like you killed the other one before. You have two lives on your conscience, but you don't care. You're cold-hearted. No. You two, behind you.
Will attack. You two. Oh, they have advantage. Sorry. 10.
10.
I believe U2 has an AC of 12. Am I correct? It misses. Fuck. Uh-oh. A whiff. Alright. Tabascaccini, it's your turn now.
Okay, excellent. Wait.
Yes? That's one.
Okay. I end my turn.
Twitchy, it's your turn. Do you want to attack or move first? Multiple choice. Two choices, 15. Attack or move?
Twitchy, protect your friend! Protect your friend!
Go.
I'm unarmed. I'm unarmed. What do you expect of me? I need to hide.
Turn around and strangle him. Looks like Twitchy will elect to attack first. Okay. Alright. Then you will need to roll a d20. We'll do 15 seconds on the clock. Cass, what do you think about the poll time? Do you think we could shorten it, or do you think 15 seconds is acceptable? Twitch, roll to see whether your attack will land.
I don't think it needs to be shorter.
Yeah.
It seems good to me.
We run the danger of like, they won't see it, right? Like, the pole.
Yeah,
will
they
end too quickly.
need time
Yeah.
to.
Philly. Oh,
They're blessing. They're blessing.
Phil. 10 plus 15. 15
What?
to attack. That will land. Yes.
Holy. Firebolt?
Yeah, firebolt. Okay. So we'll do the same roll, but a D10 instead.
Yeah, they're right. They're saying poles need time, but rolling doesn't need as much. So if anything, the definitely the poles.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Bless.
Oh, the dice changes too. That's epic.
Yeah. We're rolling to see how much damage. So one thing that I was thinking about is I could roll damage, which would speed it up a little bit. But for now, I'm having fun doing roll.
I like. I think it's cool seeing the person like.
Fallout, man. Yeah, yeah. To see the somebody.
I like that.
Somebody in the chat is like rolling, right? 8 damage. Brutal. This thing has taken heavy damage.
Is it alive?
And it recoils in terror at like the firebolt. And it's like, stop, 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 stop.
Ooh.
You too. It's your turn.
Is it yielding? Can you two make it yield? You two. Can you interrogate?
Can we interrogate? Let's see. Sit on it. Grapple. You two.
Yeah.
would you
Can we
like-
start? Can we start the slime?
Okay, we'll do like a multiple choice. You're either going to attack or you're going to grapple, right? Which is a slime. Is interesting looking. Oh, that's not. I'm sorry. Ignore that. Can I cancel it? I've never had to cancel it before. Let's see. Nope.
You can just ignore it.
Yeah,
let
just
it go
ignore
and
it.
then
Yeah.
Ignore it.
Oh, kaput.
Twitch has decided the outcome is grapple. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to ask YouTube chat. Wait. Okay. Choice is 2:15. Okay, here we go. Grappling, I believe, is like an attack roll that uses athletic. No. I think it is an attack roll.
Envelop him. So we may interrogate.
The outcome is grapple. Okay. So you're going to make an attack roll, and if you succeed, they are grappled, and it'll be your athletics check versus their acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher. Okay. All right. Yes. It's athletics versus athletics acrobatics. But I believe it's like an attack roll to grab them, right? At first. Okay. $19. 9
Excellent.
plus 5, right? 14. You successfully envelop this thing and grapple it. Which I guess we will end combat then. It can't breathe though.
Excellent. It can't breathe?
It's hard for it to breathe because it's currently, and it's like sitting next to another member, right? That's like inside of it. And it's like looking over at the other corpse that's being digested. And it's like, and it's like wiggling around. I like the wiggling.
Can it hear us?
Maybe just faintly. You could
Have-
probably pull
Let's
its
have
head out.
Okay, pull. You two, make a little space. Plop its head up.
Plop its head out. Do you want to listen to Tabascaccini? Hold on, let me remove the aura. 'cause
You
it's
two,
kinda
come on.
distracting.
You're full.
You're full. I will admit that as you are now, if you leave it in there, you are over encumbered for sure. Okay, you two Are you going to obey or listen to Tabascaccini's request? 3 seconds. 2 choices. Go. I gotta say, this new program is super streamlined. It's very easy for me to do the polls and stuff like that. I like it a lot.
No, Daimao did a great job with this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
All right, yes. You two will listen to Tabascaccini's request, and with her, like, transparent muscles, be able to, like, you know, contract in a way that it pushes the head of this little humanoid lizard creature, like, just barely outside of her body. And as soon as its mouth breaks the surface, it goes, "No fire! No fire! You crazy! You'll kill us all!"
No fire. Explain yourself. I demand. What do you mean?
What do you mean no fire?
And then I flick him on the nose.
You flick him on the nose?
I go flick him. I was like,
Explain yourself. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Fire.
First rule from the winged ones, no fire! You'll bring us all down, you'll kill us all!
no fire. Okay, where are we?
You said
flick him
fire?
I flick him on the nose.
Where are we?
Where are we? Where are we? You in the tower? Are you new?
Yeah,
We're new. We're new. We just got here. Tell us. We spawned in there from the teleporter.
Teleport?
Flick it
What teleport? You
In
walk
there,
in.
in the-
No fire.
no fire.
We see smoke. We check. Where's the fire? Why do you set fire? You kill us all. Everything come down on us. We all die.
Who are you? What are you? What are you? Tell me what you are. What are you?
Who do you serve?
Serve? Elder? Leader? We Grack.
Grag. Well, I think clearly we want to ask. Obviously, you two Twitchy, no fire. Fire bad. And I use my brain and I connect the dots. That figure that we teleported into,
Yes.
obviously, was trapped. Probably got here through the same teleporter. Was trying to survive and lit a little fire with the little sticks and twigs. And he was not really sure by what means.
I see something cool, and I want to do a little bit of role play. Twitchy has mentioned something really a good observation. So they walk over to that torch that was being propped up by stones, right? Like a little bit of rubble. And they put their hand close to it, and it's giving off no heat. I'm gonna make them roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Let me do this real quick for you. Sorry to interrupt you. 15 seconds. 1d20. And I believe Twitchy has an Arcana check. Arcana training. No, they don't. -1. Twitchy is fully... Twitchy is fully an instinctual based caster. -1 Arcana. Uh-oh.
Wait, what? You're a caster.
Oh,
What do you mean?
15.
Nope.
Twitchy is able to look very closely at this flame that does not appear to be giving off any heat, and they are able to recall in their training that they cannot cast a spell yet, but it appears to be a flame that has been created with a spell known as Continual Flame.
Obviously,
Yes.
by whatever means, unsure what exactly, but man-made natural fires
It is
obviously
a magical fire. Yes.
will turn you into some sort of charged mess, but magical fire
Yes.
and perhaps other types of fire,
Yes.
who knows,
It is a level
does
2
not.
spell that creates something that looks like fire, but it does not give off any heat. Continual flame is like a flamethrower, but gives off heat. The effect looks like a regular flame, but it creates no heat and it does not use oxygen. A continual flame can be covered and hidden, but not smothered or quenched.
Okay, well, first I want to check the corpse of his friend.
Yes. Corpse of its friend. Another spear, crudely crafted of like a branch essentially, and then a sharpened stone tied to the end of it. It looks very crude. It doesn't look it doesn't look very reliable, like it's gonna last, but it's another weapon. And the same type of weird armor fashioned out of bark that doesn't look like it'll stop much of anything.
Okay, well, I obviously will take all of it, and I will have this spear now since I'm unarmed.
Is a spear? I don't think you can sneak attack with a spear.
No.
Let me see. Let me check. No, you can't.
Twitchy, would you like to trade the dagger for a spear? Look how much reach the you cast fireball. Why do you even need a dagger? You don't even need the dagger. Give it back. You don't even use it. You cast firebolts.
Twitchy, do you want to trade? Would you like to trade the spear for the dagger? No! Don't tell us what to do! Give us the gold! They overwhelmingly vote no.
Okay, cool. Okay. Me go back to interrogating.
Yes.
Flick him on the nose again.
Flick him on the nose. It's like trying to like thrust its sword out at you, right? But it doesn't make it. It just barely, like 1 inch of it gets through U2's, like, you know, gelatinous body, but it isn't able to actually like stab you. But it's holding like a metal sword.
Hey, stop that! Stop that! I poke his eyes.
You poke his eye
and go, stop that! Any more of that, and we'll my little slimy friend here is going to consume you like your buddy. You want that?
Ooh, intimidation roll. Let's see whether you're able to intimidate it. Oh, you fucking nat 20! It's able to, it can't move its neck, but it's able to, like, you know, it's got the eyeballs like a lizard, like a chameleon, and it's able to, like, swivel them and look down at the corpse that's being, like, digested inside of U2, and it just kind of settles down.
How do we get out of this tower?
Out? No out! You go in, you can't come out! You're stuck here forever!
Why are you guys here? How did you guys get in here? The Grox.
Grox ancient! We've been here since time immemorial! 60 years!
60 years? Who else is here? Is it just the Grax? Is it just the Grax in here?
The winged ones! The gods from above, we worship them!
What? Tell me more about the winged ones. Why do you worship them? We
came here, escape, persecution. The winged ones taught us the rules. Teach us
Where?
things. Occasionally come to visit.
Where? From where?
From above.
From above.
From the top of the tower. Above the clouds.
How many Graks are in here?
It clams up. Lots. Plenty. Don't know how many.
Okay, well. Give me your sword and everything you have on your persons, or we're gonna consume you. We're gonna eat you. We're giving you a chance to live since you can talk.
You follow rules? You know start fire?
I won't start any fire.
You take punishment. For casting fire, we take you to village. Then you learn more of the tower.
Village? The Grak village? You'll take us there?
We take you to Grak village. You learn more. You are prisoner, but we be merciful. You not know rules.
Do we trust... Do we trust him? I think you two and Twitchy need to decide. What say you?
How about you guys take a vote? There's three of you.
Yes, we should vote.
All right. Casperio Tabascuccini, do you want to surrender to this Grak captain, or do you want to maintain your,
Be taken to the village, we could learn more, you guys. I don't know.
I think Tabascuccini will vote, and then Twitchy will vote, and then you two will vote. But I think you should vote first. I want to see. You know what? Why don't you be the tiebreaker, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Twitchy, you're the first one that's voting. Try to decide yes or no. The yes or no, you know what? We'll say surrender, no surrender. So it's not complicated. It's not confusing. Twitchy wants blood. Twitchy votes no surrender. They have a bloodthirsty look in their eye. You two? Would you like to surrender or no surrender? So I guess they could just override you, right, Tabascuccini? Like if they vote no, it doesn't matter if you vote yes. Overwhelmingly no. You two decides not to surrender.
Hey, I'm sorry, buddy.
We don't negotiate with food.
Okay, well, hey, buddy. I don't think that's going to work out for us. But we will offer you one last option here. So, 1. Start a fire in front of us. Or we will kill you slowly. But if you do start the fire, we'll release you. Yeah, that's what we'll do. What am I eating? Nothing.
Digestive alive. Okay.
Nothing.
I'm
not eating anything.
I would have you roll an intimidation because you are threatening. Wait, will you actually kill them? This little lizard creature, if they don't
Yeah, no,
start
we're gonna
fighting?
actually kill him.
Okay, so it's not a deception roll. But I feel like even if you roll like a nat 20, this thing, no matter what, will respond. Kill me! Would rather die than betray the orders of the winged ones.
Okay. Can we, like... Well, first of all, I want to strip him of all his stuff so we can't fight back. So I have the sword.
You two, do you want to spit out? Because you two has the ability to spit out this sword. So you wouldn't even need to risk anything, right? Would you like to spit out this thing's sword?
Okay, you know what? Let's go a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my Tabascocini charisma.
Oh, okay.
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 But let's see if we get this sword first. We give the sword to Twitchy. Twitchy already has my dagger.
Okay, so you two, I'm just gonna go according to like what the poll said. You two will, you see like some invisible force like pry open the fingers of this Grak, and then the sword is like wrenched out of its hand inside the goop, and it just goes and it spits it out onto the floor, and it clatters, it goes and it's like clatters onto the floor.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Twitchy, I will trade you not but one spear, but one spear and a sword as well for the dagger.
I want to see who grabs it.
What? I grab it, obviously. I'm right here.
I think all three of you deserve to make a go of it, right? Roll a dexterity check, not a saving throw.
You guys can't beat. Look at me.
Roll a d20 plus 5 for you, and for you two, it's a d20 plus 2.
Plus 5.
Yeah. Dice roll d20. 15 seconds. You two. It's not a weapon proficiency. You're just trying to yoink the sword on the ground.
I rolled 2.
You rolled a 2. A 7.
Plus 5 plus 7.
Yeah, you rolled a 7.
7.
Uh-oh. Notion. What do you roll?
Notion.
A 5. A 5 plus a 2 is 7. So that's a tie. That's a tie. But because you have the higher dex score, you actually just barely like snatch it. But we're gonna see if Twitchy, because Twitchy is gonna go for it.
Twitchy's a gnome. They got stout limbs. There's no way. There's no way.
Twitchy only gets a +1 to dexterity. Fireball. Big baller roll. You have to roll 8 or higher. You have to roll 7, which will give you a +8. I mean, not +8. 7, which will give you an 8 +1.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Are you kidding?
12, and they snatch up that sword, and now they're holding a dagger and a sword. A dagger in one hand and a short sword in the other. And they give you the Freerin smile. You know what I'm talking about? You know the smile where she's holding up a potion? Twitchy is holding a sword in a short sword in one hand, a dagger in the other, although the short sword looks kind of rusty and old, and they give you the Freerin smile.
No. All right. Well, Twitchy, you two, we have a situation here. So we have the situation is that perhaps these aren't the bad guys. As far as I can understand the situation, potentially these winged creatures, some sort of antagonistic force keeping these Graks here in this tower. But on the other hand, perhaps for good reason. Who are we to know? We could go to the village, but then we run a risk, right? Would we realistically? I know that sounds all fun and whatever little isekai puppet shows you guys watch in your village, but and here in real life, here in the dungeon, when your life is at stake, would you really put yourself at risk and go to this? We don't know. I don't think we could risk it. What do you think we should do? Should we kill this guy? He's not going to.
The Grak captain goes, "You agree to rules. You know, prisoner, you guest of Grak. I introduce you. High Hide corpse. Hide corpse. Don't talk about that.
He's changing up his story, though. I mean, obviously, we can glean that there's more to learn. But would you trust? Would you trust it? I guess does sound better. But who's to know? Who's to say? We appear in front of the village, and he goes, "Help! Kill them!" What are the chances? Insight check on the lizard. What? You want to ponder into the lizard's eye and see if we can?
That's actually a thing that you can do.
Oh, okay.
One of you may do an insight check, a spot check. Who wants to do the check?
I'm pretty wisdom.
Yeah,
I'm pretty wisdomy. Look into my mind, my eyes.
Look into the Grax's mind. Yeah.
I ponder.
Ooh. It seems to be a Grack of its word. It has no intention to betray you. Tabascochini rolled a 17 on insight.
Okay, listen.
A 17.
Guys, I think this Grack... What's your name, Grack? I boop him again. What's your name?
Mox! My name Mox, Captain of Grack Guard.
The Captain of the Grack Guard. Alright, listen. First off, you two, you're gonna have to digest that Grack in your stomach. We can't be showing up to the village with a half-digested whatever. Okay? And listen, Grack.
3-day journey to Grack Village.
Oh, perfect.
But
perfect.
more Grack down here. They see corpse in belly. They fight. I fight. No corpse.
Can you throw it up? Can you throw it up? All right. First of all, we're gonna dispose of these two bodies. And Mox, listen. It's very unfortunate, but your two buddies slipped and fell. We're gonna go into the room to the right. You two, you're gonna throw it up. Okay. Spit it out.
Don't waste food in this house.
Spit it out into the river or the lake in there, and then we'll toss the other body in there. Okay. In exchange, I will give you.
That's a good point by Pexful. Tabascochini, you actually have a set of manacles, a chain.
Oh,
of about 15 feet in length, and the key to unlock the manacles in your inventory.
Perfect. This is perfect. Well, one, I'm gonna spit out this Mox guy. We're gonna shackle him up. We're gonna tie a rope around his waist like one of those little babies.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna dispose of the bodies, and then we're gonna head to the village. And Mox here, you're gonna tell your village people that your two friends unfortunately slipped and fell. Okay. And if you don't, then Twitchy here is gonna do a telepathic sonic attack and scream as loud as she can into your mind, and you will lose your sensibilities. You hear me?
Mox, understand. Best situation for everybody.
Okay, great. So let's do this. Spit him out, you two. Listen, obey me. Spit him out.
I think you have to convince you two and Twitchy to go along with your plan, because it sounds like, at least for you two, they seem to be hedging against your plan.
Come on. Come on. I have, look here. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I have a ration.
Do you pull out the ration?
I have half of a ration. Half of one ration. I will exchange it for you to you. I had it from before.
You had it from before. I need to figure out if there's a way to mechanically do half rations, because people do that in real life.
Yeah. I mean, no, don't worry about me. I'm stuffed.
It's also interesting, Cass, that because this is a 3-man party, if you vote your way, you technically only need to convince one of them.
True.
Right? and then you go into a vote, and then you just got to riz one of them. So let's do a check. I think we're probably gonna end in 20 to 30 minutes. I just want to finish this little negotiation check. I just want to get a poll to see where you guys are at. Are you inclined to agree or disagree with Cass's plan of action?
Come on, this is perfect. We gotta go to the village.
I believe you two, you get to vote first. This is not the final vote. I think you two is gonna be, not you two, Tabascocini is gonna be able to like give his speech to try to convince you guys, and then we'll do one more roll, and that'll be like the final roll. Agree?
Exactly, Notion. Then what's the other plan? You sit here, digest it, and then what?
Surprisingly, you two agrees with.
Excellent.
So I think I just want to check to see what Twitchy wants. Because I feel
Twitchy.
like Twitchy should get a vote.
Come on, you got a sword.
Do you
got a
agree
dagger.
or
What more could you
disagree?
want?
You still have no weapon. I did not expect that. Twitchy surprisingly also agrees.
Perfect. Excellent. You're
Outcomes
falling into
agree.
line.
Okay. So it seems like all three of you have made an agreement. You're gonna go through with it, but that means you two has to spit out the body, right? Is that correct? In exchange for 2 rations and some gold, I believe.
Huh? Some gold?
In exchange for getting rid of the corpse and spitting out the corpses and stuff like that, and getting rid of it. For 2
I don't
rations
have
and
any
some-
gold.
You don't have any gold?
You have 4. I have 4. Twitchy has 4 from earlier.
So you have 4 gold.
I'll give you 1 gold. Sure. Fine.
2 food and 1 gold piece.
Half of a ration.
You guys all have at least 10 insight, right? Yes, you guys all have 10 passive perception. Mox has grown quiet and is like looking at the rations, right? It's like, food from outside.
Oh yeah, you like this?
Food
Yeah?
most valuable in tower.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you like this? I take it out. I put it right in front of his barely out of reach. Yeah, you like this? You want some food? Huh? Wait, perhaps we could save this as bargaining. The village, if this little Grag, he just said it's from food from outside valuable. We can use it as a bargaining chip. Surely the other Grags are going to think it's valuable as well. We're going to go down to the village.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be like, hey, look. Hey, give us some info. Help us get out of here, and we'll give you half of a ration. What do you guys think?
Mox is agreeing to lie on your behalf and say that 2 of the people that were accompanying it to try to find the source of the fire that they detected died on accident, and you were not responsible for that. But if there's a corpse inside of you two, there's a very high chance that that's not going to work.
Right. Okay.
You could ignore Mox and leave the corpse in there, but that's just what they're saying. So
Yeah, I mean, clearly we can't. The writing's going to be on the wall with that one. You two, spit it out. Spit it out. Come on. You've digested like partially some of it already.
No, it takes hours to digest it. I would say like 24 hours. So it's like
it's weighing you down
two has
anyways. We have a
gotten,
long
like,
journey
Cliff Bar's
ahead of
worth
us.
Yeah, maybe like a Cliff Bar's worth of nutrition from the corpse.
Okay, I'll exchange 1 gold coin and half of a ration.
1 gold coin and half of a ration. All right, Tabascocini, are you regretting just snarfing down a full ration just on a whim now?
Huh? What?
Remember you had 3 and you secretly just ate a full ration without them noticing.
They don't know that.
They don't know that.
You guys can't be playing like you don't know that. Don't be like resentful because that's not something you guys know. You can't know that. You don't know how many rations I have. One food? I don't have one food, and you wouldn't know that I don't. You're metagaming. Stop that.
I think Tabascocini put the offer on the table. 1 gold, half a day's worth of rations. Break it in half. That biscuit, take it or leave it. Let's go ahead and see whether you two take it. Leave it. Boom. Half a ration, 1 gold. In exchange for you spitting out the corpse into the hole. Oh, looks like they're gonna take it.
Excellent. Good. As it should.
Okay, so go ahead and remove a half a ration from your inventory and 1 gold. And you two will go ahead into the other room, spit out the corpse into the pit,
Excellent.
and then come back.
We give the ration to Twitchy.
We give the ration to
What?
Wait, what? Wait.
I don't know if the rest of the U2 hive mind agrees.
Yeah. Give ration to Twitchy. Give. Keep. YouTube, do you want to give the ration to Twitchy or do you want to keep it for yourself?
Where did the food come from? I had it. Before I was captured, I had it on me. I forgot about it.
YouTube gives half a ration to Twitchy. It looks like everything is in line, and now you are willing to become the guests of the Grak, correct?
But he's all chained up.
Yeah, do you want to put manacles on him?
Yes.
So Mox will not resist if you want to put the manacles on him, but he will be like, a friend, no manacle. Friend. But he won't resist if you insist on putting the chains on him.
Oh, should we chain him, guys? I actually don't know.
Warning! Many Grak down here. Scouting party. 7 more Grak, plus big mercenary protector.
Mercenary protector.
Big, scary, but friend to Grak. Friend to Mox, friend to you. Scary! No one to get on bad side.
Could be a bluff. No,
You'll see if we move.
All right, all right, but if you make a move, Twitchy's gonna stab you with a dagger and a sword.
So sad.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Twitchy, do you want to give him a weapon? Give.
What if we get separated? What's gonna happen to me? What are you gonna do without me?
Short sword. Nothing. Do you want to give Twitchy? Do you want to give Tabascocini a weapon to defend himself?
You know.
This is
what
for
am I going to do?
Tabascocini.
Give me the dagger. Give me the dagger.
Nothing.
Give me the dagger.
Nothing.
I'm your party's rogue. I need the dagger. Oh my.
Mox is watching this transpire. But they wisely say nothing. They're just like, internal dispute. Mox have nothing to say. But basically, you're agreeing to become the guest, and you have not shackled Mox, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and run you guys through what I have, and then we'll call it, okay?
Okay.
So you walk through this room. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. You walk into the next room.
Give Mox the dagger. No!
Hey, wait, do you want to give Mox the dagger?
No. Guys, come on.
DM, we give the sword to wife.
What the?
Hold on. Well, you do have a spear. It's just it's not very good for what you are. All right, you two. Do you want to give the spear to you two? I mean, Twitchy. Do you want to give the spear to you two? Two choices.
Guys, what is this? Come on.
Oh, this is funny. Somebody voted no. Okay. Twitchy will hand over the rusty short sword over to you two. You two now has a functional weapon that probably won't break in her hand. Okay. So, Mox will walk up to this guard. The guard is very surprised, but it'll speak in its own language. And they seem to understand, although they're a little bit wary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they will move, as a group, you guys will move forward into the next room. There are 3 Gracks that are sitting. All right, so this is a chamber. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
And there's one standing pillar that is very thick and very ancient, and then 2 pillars that are broken. But this is definitely some sort of like staging room, and there are 3 Grack that are sitting, and they've made like a tabletop. They've made like a makeshift tabletop from this broken pillar, and they're rolling bones. Like shaped, chipped bones. They appear to be playing a game. They look up as you guys enter. They grab their spears, but then Mox speaks in the language. They seem to agree.
Uh-oh. Guys, this is getting a little dicey.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Mox is friend?
Mox's friend. We have that bone bag. We can join, right? Later. You can play indeed.
Possibly.
I'm changing you onto the next map.
Oh.
There's 2 Grack that seem to be asleep at their post here in this box.
Sleeping on the job.
Yeah, Mox walks over and kicks both of them awake, at which point both of them are embarrassed, and they seem to be making excuses in their language.
Oh my gosh. Guys. There's a lot of them now.
They walk down, and they pry open these boxes, right? And these boxes are filled with dirt. Actual dirt. And they're filling like their little leaves, like leaf and bark pouches with dirt. Mox will look over at you and be like, "Take dirt, plenty for all. Currency, useful."
Dirt. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll take this.
I'd say without like a specialized container to hold stuff, you can carry maybe about 2 pounds of dirt each.
Just like in my... Okay, sure.
Not in your hands, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay. You move over to the next room. This is the room directly above
What?
the room that you spawned in on with the caved in roof. There is a guard at attention across the chasm and a single rope leading the way.
What?
Mox yells
No
out
way.
in his language across. It stands at attention, and they basically, they're hanging upside down with their, holding onto the rope with their arms, and they've got their legs wrapped around underneath, and they're shimmying across, right?
Oh, hell no.
I'm not going to make you guys do a check. If you guys want to do what they did, you guys can get across safely.
Yeah. Oh man, I should have cut the rope maybe. No, but yeah, I'll go over.
You want to cut the rope?
No, I'll go over.
Okay. We slime the rope.
It is slippery.
We go last because of slime.
That makes sense.
They'll allow you to do that. Okay. Okay. Twitchy will go. Mox will go. We carry wife inside of us like a baby holder.
What?
I like that. Okay. So Twitchy will get inside of you two, correct? Maybe with their heads sticking out. And then you two will shimmy across. That's pretty good. I like that.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Okay. Just a second. Man.
This should give us EXP for some reason.
No, this should
What?
definitely give you EXP because you know, for sure. Okay. You're in this room. Another hole, almost exactly like the one
the
beneath it.
contraption.
And then finally, you reach the end of the first section. A giant... Not giant.
What the...
A massive, hulking, fully armored creature, humanoid, maybe about 8 feet tall, 7 to 8 feet tall, wielding a greatsword, 7 feet long, is standing at the stairway up. And it
My
slowly looks over at you and raises its sword and mocks in the Grek language, goes, and then it lowers its sword.
That's a big boy right there.
Mox will look over at you and be like, "Guests, welcome to Grek Village. Follow rules, no problem. Follow us to Grek Village, safe. Very dangerous and tower. You must learn rules to live here."
It's a big boy.
At this point, you know, there's a lot of, there's a lot of Grek.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
There's no going back now, team.
Very not safe to go up. Cat Knight, protect us. Inside the armor, the giant armor, you hear a meow, meow, meow. All right. I think that's where we can call the first session. You, surprisingly, are not a set of murder hobos, which is interesting.
What?
The great Tabasco genie has standards. I navigated the world with dexterity in both physicality and spirituality.
Mox is upgraded from emergency ration to friend. Just 1 or 2 murders is a hobby? Yeah. I'm gonna go with, assuming that it's not like crazy. If it's crazy, you might get more, but I would say this is like a pretty big success.
I like that.
You're close to leveling up, but not quite. I'm not gonna let you guys level up after this session, but maybe after 1 more.
Okay.
So we got a good feel.
That was
for
good.
it.
The pacing, I feel like the pacing with the rolls were great.
Yes.
That was fine.
It's pretty good. I really like this program. Thank you everybody for helping us test out the program. I'm sure Daimao got a lot of really good, like, actual data, so we could figure out, like...
Daimao, you popped off with this.
Yeah, it's a really good program. I love the dice and how they roll around. I think...
All right, that's episode 1 of our little
Yes.
chat plays D&D.
Yeah, Cass, as long as you're okay with it, I kind of want to do this whenever it's my turn for us to, like...
Yeah, we'll
out.
continue it.
Yes, so 2 weeks from now. Next week, we're going to be doing whatever Cass wants to do, whether it's like a Let's Play or some sort of event. And then the week after that, we're going to do session 2 of this D&D campaign. Oh,
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Thank you for watching, everybody. I think... Oh, my vocal cords are feeling it. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm pretty hungry. I'm going to go eat. Are you streaming today?
Nope.
It's your off day. Okay, cool. Then I guess we're done for the day, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
That was fun. I actually,
Yeah.
you know, we were a little worried that the chat having to roll would bog it down, but I almost feel like even towards the end that we felt fine giving them more options, like even more decisions to make, to be honest.
Like
That was
Diamond
good.
did a ton of tuning to speed up the rolls, and like I feel like it flowed pretty well, and people were given enough time to make their decision. Although it's definitely harder for YouTube. Did you notice that, Cass? That like the chat delay for YouTube, like they would start to vote and it wouldn't register.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little bit tighter for YouTube, but I think it's still fairly functional. They were able to vote.
That was epic.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
thanks Akashi. Akashi was doing
Yeah.
the little soundboard
She's
for
doing
us
the
too.
sound
if you
effects
guys
is
heard.
really good. I need to figure out how to make it nicer, but I could just do that gradually over time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I don't know if I can raid anyone today. Probably not.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah.